The headliner in this one, Singy, the league leader in OPS. He's been terrifying to pitchers all season.
And he's such a well-rounded hitter, Boog. He's been the key to this lineup.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Ready to go? And now the DH, Christian Yelich.
The designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
And a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits.
Ball, no. As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2. Goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
William Contreras stands in now and watches strike 1. Struck him out swinging, and he strikes out the side in the first. Nobody left for Milwaukee, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively. Bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. And a foul ball. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field and sat in the right field bleachers to watch his son play. That's kind of cool. And that one is lifted in the air. 1 away. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees.
Third baseman.
This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Check swing, called strike. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Robert to right field, way back, gone. His second home run of the series, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. It's Aaron Judge now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Judge rips that one. Perkins has this one sized up, and it's caught for the out. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Contreras makes the grab, and that is that. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So up next, Jackson Chourio. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one the other way. LeMahieu gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. That clips the corner.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Swing and a ground ball handled by LeMahieu. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Pulls that one foul. Two outs. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Mitchell off of first with two away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Bangs off the wall. Coming home. Safe. It's 1-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Blake Perkins, the next to hit, takes outside. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Fly ball down the line, and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. Brewers pick up a run on this RBI double. All even at 1 apiece. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the second. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mitchell gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. Fouled off left side. Tied up here in the early going. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Anthony Volpe, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Man at first, 1 away.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. 2 on, 1 out. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. That misses. And that's ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that's down and away.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Woodruff deals.
Ball.
In the dirt. No advance from the runners. 3-1 now. Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. On to Hoskins. Double play. Top half of the 3rd inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. Max Fried will go to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that is out of play. Inside just missed.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
And that one almost hit him. Got him swinging. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called 3rd strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Now an 0-2 from Fried. That one is absolutely belted. Dominguez going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. This is Bryce Terang. Struck out swinging his first time. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
1 strike.
Up the middle, LeMahieu. In plenty of time to first. That ends the frame. Offense held it. Back here in New York, here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Woodruff back to work. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. He's got it, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Bellinger stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next pitch is outside. And that one wrapped foul. One down, base is empty. Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He'll circle the bases, his first homer of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Base is empty, 1 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. That just misses.
Down.
Ball 1. And another ball. Woodruff maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Hit in the air, left field. Chourio makes the grab, and there are two down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Judge in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Ground ball, left side. Fires over to Hoskins. Judge out on the play. That is the inning. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. And this is now back now in the Bronx. And now it's William Contreras. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Judge makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here is Hoskins. He's 0 for 1. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Brewers go down quietly. And our score remains. Bottom 4 at the plate. Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Goldie goes 6 feet 3 inches, 37 years young. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Ball.
Close, but called a ball.
1-1.
And 1-1. Inside, just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. And they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Number 28.
And up next for New York, Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one missed. And there's a ball. Pitch
Ball
misses. 3-2 now.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Stays alive. On the ground, and that one handled. Whips it to first. Out. Inning over. So they go quietly there. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point. Gets under and pops it up. And there's one down. Now the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Out in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Blake Perkins. And there's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
That's in there. That's strike two. 2 out, space is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now Anthony Volpe. Fought off foul. Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike. No. 2-1.
Fly ball center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. So digging in, Jason Dominguez. He hit into a double play his first time up. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Fly to center his first time. Woodruff throws to first. Dominguez dives back in safely. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Move to second. Dominguez back in on a dive. brought on and lifted in the air. Mitchell. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Next to hit, Cody Bellinger. He's already homered in this game. That one off the mark. Ball 1. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Yoel Payamps preparing to come on if needed. Ashby, the power lefty, up as well. Hoskins handles the chance. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Yankees. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Top 6. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. First pitch, and he just misses. Strike on the inside corner. Swing and a miss.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive. And that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
No ball. 1
Base
strike.
is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a foul out of play.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
On the ground to Jazz. Yelich is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now, Bryce Terang. He swings and fouls one off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Late swing, foul to the left. And that's in the dirt. This one in the air, center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. 2, 3, 4. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Yoel Payamps.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Aaron Judge at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Inside. And that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Jared Koenig, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Not even close there. And the count now 2-0. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. That's the second out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the
Now
dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Goldie now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back at Yankee Stadium. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Number 12, Rhys
Free, back to work. Just missed. Looking to get the tying run on base. And 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Next one misses, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missing inside. To third, Chisholm. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. So 2 down now, and here is Garrett Mitchell, 1 for 2. And that's outside. And that is cut on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 strike.
That one drifts inside. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And Milwaukee is set down in order. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Yankees 2 and the Brewers 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jarred Koenig.
Now pitching.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jumps, throws, on the money. Nice play. Here's Stanton now. Foul ball. Koenig in his second season. He features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Hit in the air, center field. Mitchell settles underneath it and makes the grab. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Volpe will hit next. The shortstop
1-0.
takes a ball. Next offering is fouled back. Outside.
2-1.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Ortiz pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing doing. Back in the Bronx, here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Luke Weaver.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Strike 3, got him swinging. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings. So up next, Andrew Monasterio. Ball 1, no strikes.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Check swing called strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
This one popped up right side. Goldie under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. Home half. Back for more from the Bronx. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. Koenig throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Out to short. Sends it across to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Cody Bellinger. Pitch misses
1-0.
there. 1-0.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there
2-0.
because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch. Because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone, you got a better chance of having success.
Chisholm in now, takes ball one off the plate.
Ball 2. Ball up.
Aaron Judge waiting to hit for the Yankees. Bellinger stands at second with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. And a strike in there.
Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Throw there. Safe.
Well, trying to make a little noise right now in this inning. A couple of guys on. Chance to do some damage with 2 outs. It'd be huge if they could at least push 1 run across.
And ball 1 to Judge.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And Judge spoils that one. Swung on, looped into center. Fires to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. Yanks strand a pair, but they still lead it 2-1. We go to the ninth. Here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Up the middle, LeMahieu is there. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra steps.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen.
Pitching for the New York Yankees, number 38, Kevin
Terang in the box now. Take strike 1. Just missed. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And that is downstairs. 2-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swings and misses, struck him out. And they're down to their last out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
2 down, nobody on.
No. 1-1.
That's down and in.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Looks like he wants the signs again. The Brewers down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.